Buon pomeriggio, beautiful people. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to part 3 of this mini series of my 1 week of home workouts videos. This is part 3, so as a quick recap, on part 1 I explained my reasoning of how I distribute my workouts, why I'm working 6 times per week, and what I did change to transition from working out at home rather than at the gym. And as well, I went through my Tuesday and Wednesday workout where I did deadlift on Tuesday and the first upper body and abs session on Wednesday. So if you didn't see that, then please make sure to go and check it out. I will leave the link in the description box down below. Then on part 2, I went ahead and explained my second part of workouts. So that was Thursday and Friday, where Thursday I did my squat session and Friday I did my second upper body and abs session. So again, if you didn't see it, then please make sure to go and check it out, and the link is obviously down below in the description box. So now we shall go through my last 2 workouts of the week, which is Saturday and Sunday, where I did Saturday my hip thrust session and Sunday I did my full body workout slash cardio session. So I really hope you like this video. Please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's get into the last part of my 1 week of home workouts. So Saturday, as I mentioned, I did my hip thrust session, which consisted of 2 supersets and then 2 standalone exercises. So the first superset, which I did 5 times, consisted of banded hip thrusts. So here I took the heaviest and longest resistance band I have, put it around my feet and then placed it on my hips, and then went ahead to do hip thrust to failure. After that, I went straight into 2-phase squat. So here I did 10 pulses on the first squat position, and then after that I went to a wider sumo squat position and again did 10 pulses and repeated those 2 phases to failure. So after that I took a breather and repeated the superset 5 times. The next superset I repeated 4 times, and it consists of combo hip thrusts and then single leg banded leg curls. So for the combo hip thrust, what it basically consists of is holding up contracted the hip position for about 10 seconds, then proceed to do 7 reps of regular normal hip thrust, and then again hold up into the hip thrust position and do 10 pulses. And I will do the entirety of that to failure. So whether that is 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, as many as I can. And then after that, I will straight on pass to the second part of this superset, which is single leg banded leg curls. So I took a long resistance band, hooked it up the sofa or a chair or whatever you have available, and then you put it on the back of your foot, and you really make sure to do the movement really driving from your hamstrings. So absolutely you're not using your quads, you're not using any other bit of your leg, you're really curling using your hamstrings, and trust me, it doesn't look like much, but it really hurts. It really burns out my hamstrings, and I will do that each leg to failure. And then when I finish that, I will repeat the superset for a total of 4 times. Next, passing to my standalone exercises, I did the banded kickback version, where I will knee down, put the resistance band on the leg that stays on the floor, and then proceed to do sort of kickbacks with the other leg. But again, this really is focused on my glutes, this really driving the leg up using your glutes. Please make sure to not enarch your back, so always stay straight with your back. Contract your abs, which really helps give you that stabilization, and repeat that for each side to failure. And then the whole exercise, you should do it about 4 to 5 times with about a minute rest in between. And then finally, the other and last exercise, which is a banded pull-through variation. So here I took a band, I doubled it up, put it around my knees, and then again position on my hips, and went ahead to simulate that pull-through that I used to do on the cable machine, and did that to failure, and then repeated the stand-on exercise for 4 times. So that's it, that was my hip thrust session on Saturday. And then passing into my last session of the week, which was my cardio full body session on Sunday. I went ahead and as well did 2 circuits. So here is 2 sort of blocks where I divided 3 exercises, did them back to back each for 30 seconds, then rested and repeat that for 4 times, and then passed to the second block, which again consists of 3 exercises, which I did 30 seconds each, back to back, and repeated for 4 times. So the first block consists of, first of all, 30 seconds of squats into shoulder press. So you take a band, you put it around your feet, you then hold it with your hands, and you proceed to do a squat, and then on the way up you do a shoulder press by really driving your arms up using your shoulders, and then back down and repeating to squat and shoulder press for 30 seconds. Next, straight after that, I went into a split squat position, and then I stayed on the way down and went ahead with a band around my shoulders. I did sort of like a front punch so that it really uses your shoulder, your back and your chest. And then I repeat that for 15 seconds, went to the other side of the split squat, and again for another 15 seconds. And then the last exercise of this first block of full body cardio is a side step into front jump. So you proceed to do 2, 3, whatever space you have in your house. You do 2 to 3 side steps, and then you go ahead and you do a front jump and then back into side steps, and you do that for 30 seconds. Passing to the second block then, we have again 3 exercises for 30 seconds each, back to back. The first exercise is sort of like a squat jump into a half burpee. So you go ahead, you squat jump, really making sure to extend your legs, and then you go ahead and you do half a burpee, and you repeat that for 30 seconds. And then you pass into side lunges into a diamond press. So I would position myself with a wide stand, and then went ahead and lunged on one side, and then did a diamond press. So that really uses your chest, so that you pull out, putting your hands together and pulling out that resistance band that again you have around your shoulder, or you can actually even use a weight, it doesn't really matter. And then proceeded to go to the other side of the side lunge, and then again did a diamond press, and you repeat that for 30 seconds. And then the last exercise of the last block is a side step in plank position, so that you go on the side with a band around your knee, so that you do a little bit of hip abduction as well in the meantime, and then back, and then you do a normal conventional push-up, and you repeat that for 30 seconds. doing these 3 exercises back to back for 30 seconds each. You rest for around 1 to 2 minutes and then you repeat the full block of circuits for about 4 times. So that's it for me. This was the 3rd and last part of my full week of home workouts. We went from Tuesday to Sunday doing 3 lower body days, 2 upper body and abs days, and then finally 1 cardio / full body day. I really hope you like it. Of course, you can mix and match. You can change the order of the exercises, or you could add some of your own exercises to your own routine. Absolutely, whatever works for you. This is what I've been doing lately and what I will probably do in the long term. What I will also be doing to make sure that I do increase overload is to either increase the amount of reps or do more sets, or when it's a circuit, do more seconds. For example, doing 45 seconds exercise instead of 30 seconds, which is a great increase of time overall. But yeah, I will try to tweak here and there, especially if I do get bored of some exercises, I might swap it for something else. But basically, yeah, this is the base. I do train for around 1 hour each time, so it's pretty much the same as I used to do at the gym. So yeah, I really hope you like this series of videos. Sorry if it's too long or if I divide it in 3 parts, but I personally thought that it would be easier to digest and to follow along if it was divided this way. So I really hope you liked it. Please, if you have any suggestion, anything that you do to stay on track, to stay healthy and fit whilst being locked inside the home, then please share it with all of us. Make sure to comment it down below. And yeah, I really hope you like this video. Please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe because it does help my little tiny channel. And hopefully I will see you next time. Ciao!